Hey guys, this is Greg from Team Wise Guys, and I'm here with
LANE FRAZIER.
and he did.
I just top 32 at the Denver YCS.
And let's get into the deck profile. See the spice. I see a pendulum scale. Let's see.
This is Metalfoes. So 3 silver,
And this is how many cards, by the way?
60 card Metalfoes.
60 card Metalfoes.
3 gold drivers. Only 2 Bismuth gear, 2 Stealing, and 2 Volflame.
I like 2 Volflame.
That's just ratio I've been playing with for a while, so I kept it at that. I didn't change it. Other things, other pendulum things. 3 Archvenus-centric, MSD pop combination. Tribute for Exiled Force, pretty good. Bunbuku does not die after Kieran is gone.
You didn't give up.
I played 3 Bunbuku and 2 cat to go with him. So for less subpar hands, or just to make totem birds, you summon the Bunbuku, you get your search, you search out your cat, then you pendulum the cat out, you use its effect to search in the end phase, you overlay for a rank 3, and in the end phase you get another Bunbuku.
Ready to load up and do it all.
Yeah, so either next turn you can make another rank 3, or you'll have these in the deck. Game 1, I cited one of each out, games 2 and 3. You'll have one of these in the deck, so you'll have access to a 5 or a 2 scale, if you don't want to rank 3 with them. Worked out pretty well all weekend. 3 Terratops and the Tegaton board. This card's insane.
Are those the new school?
Yeah, 2 commons and the Starfoil.
That's the way to do it,
Getting it
boy.
in.
Totem birds and invokers are
How
good.
many times did you dead draw a Tegaton board?
At least 5.
At least 5, man. It happens all
But in my top 32 match, I opened the cat and I ran over a Dryden, and then I specialed the Tegaton board because cat is a win.
Yeah.
So if you open up one of the match specters, it feels less bad. 3 Lone Fire and 3 Bababoon. Might be the best card in the deck. You take all the things you don't want to draw, and then you put them back in the deck, and then you get other cards in place of them.
So this.
Yeah.
So Lone Fire is another copy of it.
Yeah, Lone Fire. You open Lone Fire, you just tribute all of them to summon, then summon out a Bababoon, so you don't have to risk drawing it. Also, Lone Fire is level 3. If you ever need another level 3 to make Invoker.
Wow, that's broke. I didn't even know. I thought it was a 2.
The 1 Rescue Rabbit. You can make fusions. You can also summon 2 Silvereds and make an Invoker. That came up. Now all my Zoon monsters, just 3 Whiptail in the main deck. No other zoos.
In the world.
We make
One more at.
we make thick Drydens around here. We don't need no Rapierres.
What's the reason behind not having that?
Main deck space is kind of cramped, and I didn't know all the fusion sub combos, and I didn't want to learn them, so I just played 3 Whiptail. Pendulum Scales to search off Broadbull, Dragoons of Draconia, and perform out King Bear.
King Bear. That's the young.
So, go.
2 and 7 scale. And if you ever want to summon King Bear, if he's in attack position, he can't be destroyed by spell or trap effects, so he helps Raigeki proof your board. And you get to keep a 22 beater, and then you get usually you have a Metalfoes counter set, so if they kill him, then you flip. And he was good. He was pretty good all weekend.
That's the go to the format.
1 Maxi, best card in the game right now. Straight up.
Hit it to 1.
I won round 5 against Devin because game 2 I savagely opened this and he made me draw 20. We have no fear of decking up. Then other hand traps, 3 DD Crow on the main.
3 DD Crow.
Hit fusion sub combos. When they go for Norden, you can banish the rat. You can banish things off their emerald. In the mirror match, you can banish the fusion, and your opponent goes a lot slower. Shout out to Carl for letting me borrow 2 of these crows, by the way. Then we play the 1 tour guide and the 3 Sangans.
The 3 Sangans. So you usually grab Sangan and Eccentric with it?
Yeah, tour guide can summon Sangan or Eccentric depending on what you're feeling like grabbing. Sangan's great because you can search this and this. You can search Terratop, Bababoon, Lone Fire, 8 scale. Sangan was great. I usually sided 1 out going second, but going first, if you can summon the Sangan and resolve the pop to end with.
For all the people that said Sangan isn't good.
So if you can go first and end with popping Sangan, I've had to use Dryden to pop my Sangan at least 3 times over the tournament. You pop the Sangan, you sit with your Dryden Totem Bird, and then you have a Maxi in your hand.
And you're waiting.
So that's all the monsters. There's 44 of them.
44 months.
For spells, one painful. I only have one painful, and I cite it out a lot. I just expect the metal to draw one Metalfoe. 2 desires. These aren't mandatory. They were okay. I didn't see them a whole lot. Might cut them, might keep them in. I'm not sure.
They're not taking max heat.
1 Metalfoes fusion and 1 full fusion. Standard. Get your fusion plays. 1 Raigeki. This card's super good against Zoo. And most everything else. Clear their board, go in for me. Traps. I played 2 counters in 1 combination. Counter is one of the best traps. You make the Zoo plays, you set counters, you get Raigeki, you can start flipping counters, keep a board up.
Did you feel 1 was okay? The combination?
Yeah, 1 combination was more than enough. You never want to draw it.
Okay.
The counter is, you don't like drawing it, but it's okay because you set it and you know on your next turn your opponent's got to kill things. So you just summon Metalfoes. We play the full Solemn Brigade because we like our Solemns. We don't want our opponent to do things.
Is that an ulti first?
No, ulti unlimited. Then we main deck the 1 Imperial Order. I think I resolved this maybe once this weekend. It's really good if you flip it.
You can pop it whenever you want to.
No, I negate your scale effects. But what I did do this weekend was I flipped Imperial Order in response to a Twin Twister, and then I chained Full Fusion to summon Mithrilium. So if my opponent didn't pop the Mithrilium, you bounce the Imperial Order back, make all of your plays, and then just reset it.
I missed the look on his face. That look on his face was very sacky.
And then 2 deep barriers. I have 1. Shout out to Carl again for letting me borrow his. I would play 3 if I had it, and this card's stupid. So that's all 60 in the main.
Get onto that side extra.
Yeah, I'll start with extra. So 1 Alkahist, 2 Mithrilium, 1 Orichalc for the fusions. Pretty standard. I really like these ratios. Never really needed more of any of them. Rank 3s. MVP Invoker. Summon your Whiptail, make a Dryden. Totem Bird. For when you open up Terror Top Lone Fire, make Totem Bird, then Invoker, go off. And a Break Sword. He pops up because I play enough level 3s. Spot removal is good. 1 Castel. I never made it, but it's there. Like, you can rescue Rabbit into 2 4s and Castel out a problem card.
Okay.
1 Emerald. I never made it, but recycle Zoo plays. 2 Tridents, 2 Broadbulls, 1 Mortar, and 1 Bordeaux. Broadbull searches Pendulum Scales and Whiptails. Trident pops things. And these 2 give extra material to these guys.
Is that it? Oh, we got the side deck.
And the sides.
6 card decks, man.
3 Mystical Space Typhoons and 2 Typhoons.
Typhoon, did that work out for you?
Oh yeah. Won a round 4, won game 3 because I top decked this. I had a Dryden on board and my opponent had 1 scale. Then he dropped afterwards with his first loss. So salt is real. Salt is real. The 1 Effect Veiler.
Effect Veiler. You thought she was dead. She's still here. She's still hanging in there. How'd that work out for you?
It's really good. If you open this, you can Veiler the Norden. The theory was, I was editing my deck 2 weeks ago, and I needed something to fill out my sideboard, so I put in Veiler, and then realized that it's actually really good against fusion sub combos. If they don't do it, if they're not playing around the DD Crow the whole time, and they get to a point where they only have Norden, you Veiler the Norden, their turn is basically over.
I hope you guys see how serious his face is. That he lit somebody up with the 1 Effect Veiler.
I drew this card at least 3 times this weekend. I think I did drew it once, but for the most part, this card was great. Considering bumping this up. 2 Lancia. I played Infernoid in top 32. Didn't open it. Whatever. I'd keep it in if Infernoid keeps stopping. 2 Gamma Seal. Obvious. 2 Sphere Modes.
2 of them. Had to be 2 of them.
You can't search it because they put question mark attack instead of 0, so Sangan can't get to it. I think I cited it in a couple times. Never saw it. Never resolved it. I like it just for, the big boards. Like, if you play against Infernoids, they Void Feast. You immediately give them the Sphere Mode, and they can't summon Infernoids without outing the Sphere Mode. You play against a 2 player, gets a huge fusion sub combo.
Basically, Inferno
Is that
can
called
only,
it?
like, Decatron that off
Yeah,
the field.
they need a Decatron, Snow,
Decatron.
Darkhold. There's not much they can do if they avoid feast. They usually go pretty hard in on turn 1.
Okay.
And then the last 3, Photon Cerberus.
Photon Cerberus. So this is like the pseudo
Yeah.
Danko.
So I didn't have money for Dankos. These were dollars. But what it does do is it's really good. So the turn it's normal summoned, neither player gets to activate trap cards. So there's no restriction on what you have in your back row, and it doesn't activate. So it's a continuous effect. So I played against Paleo Zoo round 6. Game 2, I had 2 monsters in a full fusion, but he had 5. He had set 5 and a lost win. I top decked this. I normaled it. He had a Duke Frog. He was at like 2,000 life. I flipped full fusion, made an aura calc, attack game. If I played more Paleo, this card would be clutch. It's staying in. Stopping set 5 pass from beating you in a turn is too good.
Awesome. Any shout outs you want to give, Lane?
Shout out to the people who let me borrow a couple cards, mainly Carl from Topeka. Shout out to all the guys who came down here with. Good trip. I'll definitely do it again. Shout out to the KC guys. I got a lot of practice in KC, a lot of good practice. So.
Definitely. I appreciate it, Lane.
Yeah, thank you.